I just looked at my screen. I was like, it can't be me this one is talking to. Blocked. And I blocked him. Hey guys, welcome to Lifestyle with Favor. If this is your first time watching my video, welcome. I'm happy you are here, and I hope you get to see more of this beautiful face by subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if this is not your first time, welcome again, and I'm also happy you are here. I'm really excited making this video because it has an entirely different concept from my previous videos. So for today's video, we'll be talking about 5 red flags to watch out for when starting out a friendship with someone. And note that this video applies to both genders, male and female. What is a red flag? A red flag is essentially a signal that goes off when something isn't right, intuitively telling you to stay clear. Now, in a friendship perspective, what are some of the red flags we should watch out for? 1. They don't value your time. Let me give an example. You are seeing this person, you plan to go out on a date by 12 p.m. and they show up by 1:30 without giving any excuse as to why they came late. Of course, there may be certain factors like traffic, but if you notice this person is always showing up late to dates, that shows that the person doesn't value your time, and it also shows that you can't rely on someone like that for urgent matters. It can also be that the person doesn't like you, because if I like someone and I'm meant to see this person by 12 p.m, I start getting ready by 10 a.m. because I don't want anything that will make me go late for that date. I don't want to be in a situation where I have to start explaining myself. So it might be that the person doesn't just like you. We can see this from another scenario, when they say they will call by 8 p.m. and they don't call by 8 p.m. I personally find this as a very serious issue, because why would you say you would do this and you end up not doing it? That shows that I can't vouch for you. I can't hold your words with much value. So that's a very, very big red flag for me. I was talking to this guy some time ago, and I noticed that whenever we were on a phone call, he always interrupts the conversation by saying, "Oh, I'm coming, let me finish what I'm doing, I'll call you back." And he never called back. So the first few times I tried to be considerate. Okay, probably something came up, I was the one always calling back. Then when I call back, I'll ask him, "Hey, what's up? You told me you were going to call back, but you didn't call back." He never gave any reason as to why he didn't call back. He always tried to dismiss it. So I just told myself, this guy is not serious, and I had to show him the door. So someone who doesn't value your time does not like you, or rather someone who doesn't like you does not value your time, and your time is very precious. You shouldn't let anyone waste it. 2. They are inconsistent. What do I mean by inconsistent? This is when you find yourself questioning the person's feelings for you. Sometimes the person gives you all their attention, you feel so special. Some other times it's just like you don't exist in the person's life, and you find yourself asking questions like, does this guy really likes me? Does this girl really likes me? Did I do anything wrong? Someone who genuinely likes you will not put you in a situation where you have to question the person's feelings for you. If someone really likes you, it's going to be evident. It's going to be very evident. You are going to know. Also note that you can only say someone is inconsistent when you know you are playing your part. You can't be giving anything less than a 50 and expect the person to give you 50, 50, 50 all the time. It doesn't work that way. It takes 2 to tango. So you can only say someone is inconsistent when you know you are playing your part. You know you are giving 50, 50, 50, but sometimes the person gives you 50, sometimes it's 40, sometimes it's 30. That shows inconsistency, and you should not deal with that. 3. They are rude to strangers. When you're hanging out with someone, always watch out for the person's attitude towards strangers. Notice how the person talks to the driver, the cleaner, the waiter. If you notice that they are only nice to people they know and rude to people they don't know, that's a very big red flag, because it shows that they are two-faced, and you can't trust a two-faced person. I really can't relate with a two-faced person, because you're indirectly telling me that if you didn't know me, you would also be rude to me. And I've noticed that most people are very rude to strangers, especially people of the low social class. You see someone talking to a cleaner with so much disrespect, and I'm wondering, did you have home training at all?
This is more than bullshit, nigga. This is cow shit, man. Holla.
So guys, two-faced people are really dangerous, and if you notice the person you are seeing is like that, you should run. 4. They are being sexual too soon. Sexual attraction is something that doesn't last, especially when you guys don't really know each other. So if you are talking to this person and you notice that this person doesn't try to build any emotional connection with you, all the person talks about is sex, just know that the person is only sexually attracted to you, and once that attraction fades, there is nothing to hold the relationship that you guys have, and that is a very big red flag. There was one night I was really bored, so I decided to answer some of the message requests on my Instagram. I just started answering them randomly. So this guy chatted me up. How are you? I'm fine. And you? I'm doing fine. We started talking. Not even up to 10 minutes into the conversation, this guy's already asking me,
what's your sexual fantasy?
Really? Am I into prostitution? I don't even know I'm into prostitution.
I was so disgusted. I didn't even reply because what would I have said? I just looked at my screen. I was like, it can't be me this one is talking to. Blocked. And I blocked him. I find something like that very, very disgusting. But if you can deal with that, if that's what you sign up for, maybe you're not really looking for something serious, then that's your deal. But me, it's a no for me. 5. They always talk about themselves. There is nothing I hate so much in a person than self-centeredness. I hate it when someone tries to make every situation about themselves. So if you are seeing someone, you are talking to this person, and you notice that the person is always talking about himself or herself, just know that that is a very, very big red flag. Because people like that, at every chance they get, they try to make you feel insecure about yourself. So if you are someone that is not really confident in yourself, it's not going to be a good experience for you at all. Self-centered people will want to make you a replica of themselves. They wouldn't want to see anything as long as it's not from their perspective. You hear things like,
I did this thing this way, so I think you should do it this way. I did this thing this way, so I don't really buy your idea.
You end up questioning yourself like, what was going on here? I remember when I was chatting with this guy online, and whenever we were having a conversation, I don't know how he did it, but he always twisted the conversation in a way that he became the subject matter. You hear him saying things like, oh wow, I'm so tired, I wish they would invent a new country, I visited all the countries in the world. He was always telling me about how many cars he owned, how many houses he owned, and I really don't know what his intentions were. He probably wanted to impress me, but those things he did, they actually disgusted me. And whenever I was on the video call with him, I was just like, what reaction are you expecting from me? You probably expected me to be like, oh my god, you visit all the countries in the world. Like maybe he wanted me to drool over him, and it actually did the opposite. Some people might say, you're just jealous. I'm not jealous. Nobody's jealous of you, not me at least. I just find it very, very annoying that someone tries to make every situation about themselves. And if you are watching this video and you know you have that trait, please change your ways, if not,
you still continue in this kind of act, I say that destruction is awaiting.
I have a lot to say concerning self-centeredness, but I don't want to make this video too long because I'm quite sure you must have had an encounter with a self-centered person. So guys, these are some of the red flags you should watch out for when starting out a friendship with someone. I hope you found this video enlightening, and if you have had an encounter with anyone that might have had any of the red flags I mentioned, please gist me in the comment section. I also hope you like my video, share and subscribe so you see more of this beautiful face. Thank you, I love you, and bye.